Honey Bixby. Touch. Show me what you want. Something about you got me in a trance, baby. It's no commitment.
It's like that grown up. This homecoming's on the way, y'all. We're getting prepared. Hey, Janai, rock with me. Rock with me, Janai, for a minute. Just rock with me, Janai. Rock with me. Just rock with me a little bit. We're not gonna play too much because you know how they do us. Hey, 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 we back on the porch. Back on the porch.
Literally on the
porch. Literally.
Back at it again.
Janai's in the kitchen.
Yeah. The newly modeled kitchen.
Yes, that joint hot.
Newly remodeled.
Yeah, man.
You cooking any food in there, Janai?
Of course, all the time.
Okay.
What you cook today?
What you cook today?
I make breakfast and then I had baked ziti. Made some baked ziti tonight.
You should say baked ziti.
Baked ziti is always good.
Right.
It's one of my sister's specialties.
Yes.
She's good at that. She's good at that ziti. I love it.
That's a Greensboro thing? Bennett thing?
I guess it's a Bennett Bell thing.
No.
It's called Bell ziti. Let's call it the Bell ziti. The Bell ziti. Well, Sunday night, boy, I almost forgot we was doing this. Almost.
Listen, I was out.
I was too.
I gotta get home.
I was rushing to get here. I was at the little David and them do football Sundays at Rookies here in Durham, right? And they do a tailgate. They do a tailgate stand. So the restaurant allows them to set up out in this little open area. They got the tents out there. People got the chairs. They got the TVs out there. They grilling and cooking food, selling plates. The joint is hot. It make you feel like it's a homecoming tailgate and music pumping and everything. I was in my element. I was like, ooh, I got to go. I'm out of here. Y'all. Hey, it's just the homecoming warm-up, man. It's the homecoming warm-up. Shout out to all the HBCUs and their homecomings and the way we do it. And the way we do it. We know somebody on the screen is going to be G-hoing.
No, she's going to remember. She's going to see Dion. She's going to see Dion.
No, I'm not going to see Dion. I'm going to see her.
And you were right. My sister will not be participating with us. She's going to do G-ho with her girls.
That's right. She got to go with her girls. I have to have my girls. Huh?
Well, my girls at the front, back.
Yeah, we'll tell y'all all about it. How was y'all week this week?
It was good. I had a field trip, the pumpkin patch on Friday.
The pumpkin patch. Tell us about that before we go any further. How is it with all them little cats? And they don't want to sit down. They don't want to be still. They excited.
They want to run. They want to move around. You're constantly counting kids. It's a lot. I was tired. When I got home Friday, I took a shower. I was out. I was done. A lot of running around, slides, hay rides, horse rides.
So y'all on the tractor.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And to be honest,
even though it was a short week for us, we still seem long as hell.
Man, didn't it take forever?
It took forever, bro.
We had teacher work day on Monday.
Okay.
And it just short weeks are good weeks. I like them, but sometimes they're longer than adding that extra day or 2 days, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
That just be seeming like, we deal with the older kids. Trust me, they're not too far from the little kids. I got 8th grade boys that's in the school. They playing tag and chasing each other. Something. I was like, I wasn't doing that in 8th grade. I was
tagging, but it wasn't with the boys.
Yeah, you was trying to get your cool developed before you hit high school. It's different now, boy.
Maybe it's that COVID caused them to lag mentally.
I don't know what's
So
causing
they're
them.
like 3 years behind. So maybe they're like 5th grade.
Man, I don't understand why a dude chasing another dude. And nah, that just wasn't happening with me.
Yo, our 6th grade group this year. I don't know what y'all got going on over there, Joe. But yo, our 6th grade group this year, they just different.
That must be universal.
They are different, bruh. But shout out to my admin team. We leading the school in suspension.
I think our 6th grade may be doing the same thing. Yeah, shout out to all my admin at my school holding it down. And a big salute, shout out to my teachers for the work they do daily, man. We don't thank them enough or do it enough. Hey, y'all, I ain't forgot. I'm removed from the classroom, but you don't forget. You don't forget. You know, so it's different. Man. Different.
I still got a thing with students not wanting to do work, but want a grade. I'm still
not just want a grade. They want a good grade. They want the
best.
best.
Yeah.
Well, that happens. That's a societal thing, and it happens in these lower grades. So that's a whole nother show. We were supposed to have some entrepreneurs tonight, and I posted it and put it up there. But when we put it out there that we wanted some entrepreneurs, we got an overwhelming response, and there was no way we could put everybody on the screen, right? Mm-hmm. And I ain't want to pick people, and somebody be like, "Oh, why?" So we have to just do us a little series, like 2 or 3 different shows. They might not be consecutive, but throughout, just to pick up some entrepreneurs. It was overwhelming, man. And not surprisingly, but I didn't expect it, but it was all women. It was all women.
Really?
Fellas, get yourself up. Get yourself up. These ladies is out here getting to the bag. They getting to the bag. They independent and doing their thing. Chris Manigoat, what's going on, doggy?
Shout out to Chris.
Chris in Philly. He need to tell us about what's going on out there, man. What's up with that the cops killing that dude?
They still looting and riding up there?
Yeah. I don't know if they're doing all that.
To your point, Joe, I would say in my classroom, it's probably about 95% women.
Really?
Yeah, my classroom about 95% women. The brothers ain't in college either.
Dudes just ain't going to school, huh?
No. I say what? I got 75 in the classroom. Out of the 75, 70 are women.
Damn. Word?
Wow. That's shocking. I mean, it ain't shocking, but it's different. You know, it's always been a little more women. Let's say there are more women on the planet, but bruh, guys, go to school, do some things. Let's do something for ourselves. These women need husbands and boyfriends and people that can do some things for them.
They out playing tag with each other.
Yeah, they running playing tag. They running playing tag. Oh no, I don't get it.
Oh my God.
I don't get it. I'm like, I know you just wasn't chasing him. Why? It's a whole lot of girls in here. Y'all could be, you ain't trying to relax and get your work done, and you know. Oh, Chris said they had him working overtime behind the looting and whatnot. Oh my God.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
keep hitting us, Chris, in the comments so we can get the full gist of how it's happening. But Eric made a good point, man. He said it seemed like when it's time for elections and stuff, the killing of black folk gets increased. Why y'all think that is? I mean, they're killing us anyway, but why y'all think they doing it when it's election time?
Or is it more I don't want to use the word glorified, but is it more politically brought to the forefront when the election time? Is that like you say, they killing us anyway, but like you said, there is seems to be on the rise during election time. So I just want to know the motivation behind it.
And trying to push people to move to the polls to try to fight the change that way. I'm not sure. Same like with the shutdown. It always happens. It's a cycle. Like every year, it's shut down the government. Almost. But always at the last minute they get it straight.
Oh,
Yeah,
Chris
because
says, it's
supposed to
that
shut at midnight, I think.
he said the root cause is the regentrification in reverse. So the way they pushing people out, huh?
Mm.
Cass is wild. Man, I had a conversation about that out at Rookies. We just talk about, I usually don't talk politics, but somebody was asking me what I thought about the Durham mayoral race, and then just talking about the city itself. And I didn't really get into that part with them, but the gentrification stuff, I don't think Durham had a plan in place. You're gonna displace people. What's your plan? What's your plan? You just like, oh, y'all don't live here no more.
Right.
And people gonna eat, bro. They're gonna eat. And unfortunately, I don't like using the phrase, but black on black crime gets highlighted. I mean, it's not black on black crime, it's just crime. I mean, white folk shoot, kill each other too. And white on black and black and white and everything else. But when people don't see any future, don't see any livelihood, and you cut them off, they ain't got no place to live. They can't go make money. They're gonna turn in. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So,
Yo, Joe, you remember we was in school? They basically forbidded us from going to downtown Durham. It was you won't go downtown, yo.
We talked about that too. We talked about how downtown has changed. Like when we were coming through, downtown was kind of different.
Go downtown.
You didn't really want to go downtown unless you like going to the power company or something. It's a little dangerous, the prostitutes, all that kind of stuff was happening in the downtown area, right? But now downtown is starting to be like a real downtown. Unfortunately, ain't a whole lot of nightlife and businesses that we own or places for us to go. I mean, we can go. When I say that, I'm saying it's not black owned or thing, especially when you think about Durham having such a high black population.
Mm-hmm.
You would think it would be more, but nah, it's not like that.
The little brother thing is supposed to be next weekend, I think. Ain't it next weekend?
Yeah, next weekend. That should be kind of live.
Shout out to little brother.
Shout out to little brother.
What do they have?
Who?
What do they have?
Like a festival, like a block party, big block party festival type thing. Showcasing, the anniversary of the release of their album and all of that. So it should be pretty cool. That should be real nice. I'll see if I can make it down there.
What was the name of that second Big Brother album? Little Brother album. Was it a Get Back? It was Get Back.
Now they had two. They had the Minstrel Show and then they had the Get Back.
Okay, it was the Get Back. It was the Get Back. The Get Back on that. If you go look at that album cover, it's a collage that's up there. Come from the barbershop.
Yeah.
And I always take special pride in that cover because one of my collages is up there.
Yep, you did that, John. You did almost the whole back wall, right? Yeah. I still got one of your collages here.
That's what's up. Hey, for that. Okay.
Yeah, he's on that
Shout out
album
to
cover.
brother with that.
Shout out to my cousin Sheldon Williams. He played on them joints. Played keyboards, played keys on them joints. Yeah, he did a lot of stuff. He did a lot of stuff with Ninth too, outside of Little Brother. So it's been pretty good. But Eric was telling me they found Tupac. I mean, not Tupac, Biggie's killer, man.
Tupac, yeah.
Tupac.
Yeah.
Oh, the dude that shot Tupac, excuse me, not Biggie. Tupac.
My thing is, they say he been like talking the whole time.
Yeah, he been talking from day one.
Picked him up.
He was talking out the gate.
Right.
He trying to implicate Diddy though. And Diddy, he was putting that protection in for Diddy.
Diddy.
Yeah. Hey, when your name comes around.
Listen, I've been in the company of Diddy a couple of times when I was in New York, running my uncle's record shop and all of that. I ain't saying that anybody's capable of doing anything, but just hanging out with that dude, I don't think Diddy really about them streets.
Well, I mean, he connected to people that are, you know what I'm saying? That's just like Suge. When you look at Suge and his upbringing, both parents in the house, working class family. He was a football star in high school, went on to University of Las Vegas or whatever.
UNLV, didn't it?
Yeah, played, then did a stint with the Rams. He wasn't going up banging, and then he started made connections as that bodyguard thing that he was doing in the music industry, and then hooked up with Harry O, supposedly, and it was supposed to be, I forget what the record label was called at first, and switched to Death Row later after Harry O was locked up, and he kind of took the reins, and then that's when he affiliated himself with the Bloods, and went from there, from what I hear. That's what the stories say. I ain't in LA, I don't know these people, so I can't say. But it was saying he wasn't really out there like that in the beginning.
But there's a difference between Diddy and Suge.
Yeah, it's a mentality.
Yeah, their mentality is different.
So now, what does your shirt say?
Today was a good day, my man Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. We know my man in the upper corner with them questions at the end of every show. Look what he got. Habitual line stepper.
And it ain't got nothing to do with line dancing.
See, now that's what I was thinking. You usually like the line dance.
Nah, he steps across that line where you should be going.
He has some real interesting questions, man. I like his questions.
Yeah, I know he's got one tonight too. So y'all just hold tight. I know it's coming.
Oh Lord.
I know it's coming.
So Chris said it was unsanctioned, and because Diddy didn't pay the money, that's when they came back to get Biggie in retaliation for not paying for the work, so to speak.
Okay.
Intensity.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Crazy
That's
stuff.
what Chris just said that.
Yeah. Is this me on my voice? Should I turn my volume down?
I don't know. Y'all getting feedback?
Yeah.
Those or whatnot? That's probably because me and Eric sitting right here beside each other.
He right here, like he right there.
Oh my God, y'all.
We could be on like the same camera. Like we right here.
Move over.
Joe should have been on the front porch. You should have been on the back porch.
There wouldn't be no fun because we out here chilling. I will go ahead and give him his prop. His Cowboys won or winning.
Oh, they crushed the whatchamacallit.
Yeah, it's ugly. Real ugly.
I still don't like that Prince got though, but it's okay.
You don't like him?
Nah, he's garbage.
So y'all picking Eric up from my microphone. That must be a super microphone over here.
Yeah, I'm muted.
Yeah, you muted. Oh, maybe I need to. We'll get it right. People out there that's listening to us, don't let this little buzz disturb you.
But while we're talking about football, the Eagles had a miraculous comeback victory. Yes, Camels.
Yeah, you
Let's talk about college.
Yeah. NCC Eagles.
Yeah, we're doing the big. We'll be back in Atlanta once again. December 16th, I think it is. Go ahead and get your ticket.
So now you need to come with us to the celebration, bro.
I miss out every year.
Hey, last year was
epic.
Was
it was epic.
It's in Charlotte, right?
Ooh, it's in
Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta.
Davies Benz joint. Yeah, it's a good time.
We'll party like a rock star.
Hey, what's up, Mel? She popping in on us.
Might have to do that. Hey, Melly Mel.
Yeah, she popped in on us. Shisara. Shisara Janai. Shisara.
That's all right. That's all.
Look, Janai, I want to hear some more about your little ones, though.
I got a bunch this year. I can't even really go into detail like I want. I might lose my job.
Are you finding, Janai? Are you finding that your age group is what's the difference like from one year to the next as far as with kindergarten is concerned?
What you mean, socially or just all around?
Just socially. Any.
I mean, when they first come in, they're baby-fied. and they stay baby-fied probably till around December, and then you start seeing the maturity developing a little bit in some of them. But you know, I got a different bunch this year. I got a helicopter parents. I got a child with a severe disability that shouldn't even be in the wrong setting. It's just this year is overwhelming for me.
What's helicopter? What's a helicopter parent?
Helicopter parents, that parent that's always wants to. Is my boy doing? Is my boy doing okay?
They're involved in every
He came
aspect.
home and said somebody's bullying him. I'm like,
Can't relinquish. Let's talk about that.
Judge.
I'm so tired of that word. Bullying.
Oh,
Yes.
it drives me insane.
He's bullying me. They're bullying me. And people don't even understand the definition of bullying. It has to be consistent. Right?
Yeah, they think if you just bother the kid, if I say, Joey, your hat is ugly,
that he bullied them. That they go. Our society goes to bullying right away. And I understand, you know, kids are now taking their lives and stuff like that. So I'm sensitive to that part. But I can just speak about me and my kids. My daughter had a situation when she was going to high school. There was a little guy that went to another middle school that was liking her. They were friends, and he really was liking her. Like, but she was like, she wasn't interested. You know, we're friends. I'm cool. And so he got pissed off, wanted to talk trash on the phone or whatever. And so, you know, she got a little defensive and said something back. And he gonna call his female cousins. One was at school, at the high school. The other one had graduated already. And so they started hitting my daughter on social media, you know, with the threats and whatnot. And my kids know we don't do the social media gangster stuff. We got fun. We're going to bring it to your front door. So what we got to say, we'll handle it. We ain't going to go back and forth with no banter. You know,
right.
we ain't got them Twitter fingers. And so I knew it shook her a little bit. Not that she's a scary person, but you don't know these people. They at the school. You don't know who it is, where they coming from. And so some mornings she didn't really want to go. But, you know, I was raised different. We don't run. We going. We going.
Right.
And anybody come across your face, then you handle it accordingly. And then so she finally found out who it was. And the girl would never say nothing to her when she was by herself. And then she tried to pop off when she was with crew. Jaden went ahead and eliminated that. So now she is in her element. Like, okay, I know who you are. I know what it is. We're going to get down or we're going to stand out here and keep talking about it. Because I ain't got no words. We about that action. We ain't going to do all that jaw jacking. Either it's going down or it's not. And I think our society, parents have gotten soft. Personally.
Well, I think the parents are soft.
Break my bones with words and never hurt.
Yeah. Parents are soft.
The kids are extra sensitive, and it's bad. It's really bad. When I look at these kids, I'm like, man, what you gonna be like when you're an adult? Like,
right, that part.
Yeah, because you leaning on mom and dad all the time. What? Mama can't come to your job.
I got kids that be like, can you open my book bag? I'm like, nah. Figure it out. Open it yourself, man. I can't eat my lunch. Figure it out. You won't eat. Figure it out.
How y'all feel about these cell phones and stuff in school?
Oh, I don't have that.
So I don't even call them cell phones.
I got a story to tell about that. What happened
actually like little computers that have a phone app on it. I don't mind them in my class. As a matter of fact, we use them.
I figure that's what most schools need to start going to, figuring out how to utilize them, because education is very antiquated. We're still sitting in rows and all that kind of stuff. We understand out here, these kids, you know, we go in meetings, we take our phone out and not pay attention. So you got to figure out, they just small human beings. They ain't adults yet because they ain't reached the age and experiences, but we do it. We don't get called out. We don't get put out. We don't get suspended. But we want to tell them they can't take their phone. These kids are born with them devices in their hand. They know how to work these joints by the time they 1, 2.
Right.
How to log on, put the password in. So figure out how to utilize them.
Here's my problem, especially with the one. They put them on these iPads. I already did a little TikTok about it.
Oh yeah,
they put them on these iPads when they're like 10 months, 11 months, and you know they'll be like, "Oh my God, my child is so smart." But then when they get to kindergarten, they can't hold a pencil. They can't draw a circle. They can't color. They don't know how to cut. They don't know how to glue. They can't open it. So those fine motor skills are not worked on at all. They're not developed. It's ridiculous. Like I gave a kid a scissor one day. He just looked at it. I said, "Do you know what this is?" He was like, "No." I was like, "Okay." I had kids that had never colored before. I have kids that still hold crayons like this and color like this because they've never colored, because all they do is swipe. So because you're swiping, your hand fine motor skills and your hand muscles are not developed. So then I got to send something home to the parents to show them how to build the muscles in their hands in order to open up their lunch, zip their shirt, zip their jackets, hold a pencil, how to erase, like little stuff like that. So I got to take time out my academic, but I got to stick to a curriculum to teach that because it should have been taught at home. So now I'm moved away from my curriculum when I'm supposed to be teaching. So it's a lot.
Are they testing on writing?
Are they what?
Are they testing on writing skill?
No, they're not testing. They've actually taken handwriting out of schools.
Yeah.
So it's not in the schools at all, which I think is ridiculous because a lot of the students they don't know how to form their letters. So we have to like take time out of the curriculum to show these kids how to write like their name or just anything or copy it. It's ridiculous.
Right.
Writing, grammar.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about grammar like that. They don't even that's not even taught.
These
But
kids,
to bring all of the, as far as like, parents and bullying and all that to light, last week we had an incident in my school where we had this young man wanted to self-promote his fight. So he wanted to be Don King.
Okay.
And was telling everybody, he was gonna fight this particular young boy, and had his videographer, and just was talking trash. They was having they press conferences where they was
I'm done.
back and forth. And
Done.
time came for the event, and the promoter got his tail whooped.
now
He decided to pick on a 6th grader that takes boxing classes.
pick the wrong one.
I told this 6th grader, I told some people, I said, if I ever have a relationship with this 6th grader, I'm gonna ask him who his boxing coach is and go thank him, because everything he learned, he displayed in the 5 seconds of this fight.
Was it a knockout? Is it a knockout?
It was close. It was a technical knockout. To the point where the promoter looked at his videographer and was like, "Are you filming this?
Cut it
Are you
off.
recording this?"
Cut it off.
And then they started the fight, and it was 5 seconds. He took a 2-piece, and then he took a 3-piece, and cowered down, and said on video camera, "You effed me up."
Doing the towel.
See, that's that F around and find out.
I jammed the whole now. Now wait, it gets better.
Rematch.
So after it happened,
I run it back.
particular parent
Oh.
of the promoter decides that he was going to come up to the school and raise hell.
Nah.
So much to the point our resource officer had to like come and was like, "Yo, everything all right?" So the parent of this young man was, my boy got jumped, all this and that. Now the investigation,
he thought it was 15 people.
Right, hadn't been done yet. It hadn't been done yet. So he was like, I'm gonna be back up here, and my admin team was like, "What you gonna do? Fight a whole bunch of 6th graders? What? Where they do that at?" So I guess he finally calmed down. So once everything came out and the video came out, and they were on the phone with the parents of the promoter. I heard it was like crickets to the point where they hung up the phone. They was just like, they just felt just that, because it was their child that was doing all the promotion, and everything was on video, everything was on school cameras, all of that. So
when they were filming it, I mean, like we they were putting it on just on social media, the actual fight.
no. It wasn't put on social media. We heard about the incident, and my administrator stepped in and was like, okay, I know somebody recorded it. Who recorded it? She just basically pulled the whole group out and was like, yo, who recorded it? So the boy gave up his phone, and that's how we was able to see the actual fight.
Now he gonna go through all that. He should at least got some views. He should at least got some damn views.
Crazy.
I thought that's what he was doing. I thought he was trying to be an entrepreneur with it.
Yeah.
But, you know how they used to do the Kimbo slice?
Yeah,
yeah, something like that. But the middle school version.
Crazy.
Well, at least they fight, man. You know, they weren't shooting and stabbing and nothing. They put their hands on each other. I ain't know they fight like that no more.
Yeah. I guess if there's a takeaway from that, yeah. At least they fight and not shooting and stabbing, and so.
Yeah, but that's still
ridiculous. Yeah, we got the dudes doing the sexual assault around my way for some reason.
Yo, I heard about that.
It's so unfortunate, bro.
Really?
So you mean to tell me the 5 dudes out of the 75 that's in your class
strong arming it? So my thing, they say the guy pushed the girl into the bathroom. Then they said the guy made the girl perform oral sex. I was like, man, she should have torn him up right there. It should have been over right there. Like, why didn't she just bite the hell out that joint? Grind it, rip that shit right off his body. Cause him trauma for the rest of his life. But they say anyway, after that, he then had intercourse with her.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Oh. Yeah, so I'm not sure what that is, man. Like you said, if she say no, like what's the issue? Like, it's so many others.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Well, the parents that you're talking about, they should have come to Central and turned the school upside down.
So yeah, I'm not sure what happened on her end, but I know that the guy's father, they had them on TV because, you know, they had his little appearance in court, and the father was trying to petition for his bail to be set lower so they can get him out, so they can get him back home. So you're talking about how good of a son he was, and this, that, and the third. I'm not sure about the girl, but yeah, it's unfortunate, man.
Yo, no BS, and definitely no disrespect to my fraternities, but people always ask me like why I didn't pledge when I was in school, and I was like, because I didn't have to, because as a freshman, that's all I saw fraternities was just for getting girls, and I was like, yo, I go to the school where the ratio is at least 18-1. I don't need it. I ain't the suavest type of dude, but yo, I could just fall into.
I'm tripping into it.
I don't understand young men disrespecting young women anyway.
That part, definitely number one. That part. Me
Period.
with 2 daughters and a granddaughter.
That's across the board. And definitely not young black men on young black women or grown black women. I mean, come on, man. I'm not feeling it.
I don't feel it either, but a lot of it sometimes is learned behavior or the environment, or mental issues or chemical imbalance. And the things we got to look at.
Yeah.
Where you learn that from? Like, strong
But
arm.
if you see your father whooping your mother's behind, you don't think that child's going to come to school because he doesn't understand conflict resolution. So he only knows to be aggressive. So I see it at 5 years old. All they aggressive because
Wow.
that's what they see at home. But that's not how you resolve stuff. It's not how you talk things out.
I don't know. I mean, if it's a man on a man, I don't know. Sometimes violence can bring about a good outcome. I'm just saying.
You ain't talking about sexual assault on the man.
We're talking about sexual assault.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just talking about guys trying to punk you in school, trying to take your money, whatever. Like my man, he was bothering nobody. You want to promote a whole fight. You just chose me as your target. You chose the wrong one. You ever do something when you was little? And maybe even as a bigger person. Like growing up, I always wanted like, oh, I'm gonna take my bike and jump this ramp, or on a motorcycle, I'm gonna jump this ramp. And then you get into it and something go wrong and you realize right then, oh, I shouldn't have done this. Instantaneously.
I was down in the country, down in New Bern, James City, North Carolina.
Ooh,
and I said my idol, one of my idols at the time was Evil Knievel.
Exactly, Chris.
And I was like, I'm gonna learn how to do wheelies on my bike. So I knew how to go down the ramp and do wheelies, but my dumb tail didn't know that the more wheelies I was doing, the more the screws on the front tire were loosening.
Oh wow!
Until I did a wheelie, and the front tire stayed on the ground.
Oof.
I'm up in the bike like this, and again, not knowing that I could just jump off the back of the bike because I had just did my first wheelie. I just kind of braced myself. Luckily, I have two daughters, so ain't nothing happened to that part of me. But that's what I hit.
Hey, I was on a bike.
Hey, that middle ball.
We used to go and find bike frames. God bless my cousin. He's no longer with us. But y'all know him if you went to Central. Big Willie, Lamont, Big L. We used to, in the summer, we would build our own bikes, 5 speeds, whatever, right? Get all the parts, take parts off other bikes, make our own bikes. So I made a bike, but the handlebars were loose. I could ride it, but my dumb tail said, yo, I'm going to jump this ramp. Now, when I say the handlebars were loose, it wasn't like they were just loose. You could take them all the way around. Damn. So I jumped. Well, you got to land. So you land. I ain't go over the handlebar. I got stuck in between them. And all of us went over. But when I was in the air, I was fine. It was as soon as I hit down and they started to move, I was like, that wasn't a good idea. This was not a good idea. You saw they were loose already, boy. This is not a good idea. But it was too late. I had already committed. The wind, bro, I got up and went inside and never came back out. I was hurting so bad, I thought I had broken everything in here. My heart was broken. My lungs were broken. I had 2 big marks. Because, I was wider than the handlebars. Mm-hmm. So you got to understand. When that landing came, I was jammed in. I was jammed in between them guys. And it took like 3 people to pull me out. I was stuck. I was stuck, man. Hey, you realize then that wasn't a good idea. Right, I did a lot of dumb stuff. I thought, get on my dirt bike, I'm gonna do a wheelie, right? I was doing wheelies like crazy. Something told me, you can wheelie between the trash can and the tree.
Man, I saw Sharon come in. I want to say, what's up, Sharon?
Sharon, what's up? I tore that tree up. This was not a good idea. Had my little cousin from here in Durham come down. I call him my cousin, just real good family friend, because he used to live in Lawrenceburg. And so he came back and was chilling for a couple of weeks one summer at our house. And I was used to riding my dirt bike, and it was in the park. It's a baseball field, and when you came around, there's this guide wire. It's a guide wire from this pole. and you'd have to maneuver,
it's
right?
not going well.
But I had been doing it so long, I didn't have to cut speed because I knew. And I told him, I said, hey, when you go around that corner, you need to slow down, man.
Why didn't Yoki did it, Joe?
Man,
Hey, what happened, Joey?
he was going around the corner. Yo, that guy wild left a ditch in his chest. Had he been up higher, his neck would have been gone, bro.
Oh my God.
Hey, just that type of stuff, man. Just that type of stuff. You realize, hey, that wasn't a great idea. You know, we used to shoot BBs and pellets at cats in the neighborhood. What up, Chris? One of the older cats in the neighborhood was walking. We said, yo, we're gonna light him up. You know, and he was doing drugs and stuff like that. Man, he chased us. I got away. My boy Elmo was running to his house, which was on another street. So he had to run through the park. Cats was playing basketball, and he said, man was running behind him, said, get him. They grabbed Elmo.
It was the moment I feared.
And I was in my garage looking out. And that man must have smacked Elmo about 5 times, man. With grown man slaps. Elmo, you just wasn't fast enough. Just wasn't fast enough. It's them type things you say, oh man, I should have. I want to know. I wish I could have been in that young man's mind when we gonna fight. He put his joints up, and them first 2 came at him. Pat, pat. He knew right there. This ain't what I thought it was.
Right.
This ain't what I thought it was. This is somewhat different. This is somewhat different. I'd have been screaming, cut the cameras off. Cut the cameras off. Because he gonna wear that for years. But I know what happens. See, and I'm a person that believes in natural consequences. I believe in natural consequences. I still live by the codes we live by. You do this, bro, that dude might do this. And you got to eat it. He will not pick on anybody.
Never, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever again.
Ever again.
Because I learned that with your friend, Janai. I came up to Bennett when y'all was freshmen. They like, oh, you know, that's a ma. She a rapper. She MC Spice. Remember, she was Spice before she was enticed. Oh, I was joking her like a bug. What she doing? I was sitting out there in front of y'all dorm on the steps. What you do? You be spicing the mic? I pick. Next thing I know, the record with Method Man is out. Okay. I guess she is an MC. She on TV and videos. And I'm like, okay. I learned my lesson.
Oh, God.
I'm not picking at nobody else and their ambition and what they do. It didn't take me long. It's when you don't learn from them lessons that you get messed up.
That's back to a point Chris made earlier. But it ain't no accountability no more. It ain't no accountability, and it ain't no more shame no more. It ain't no more shame.
Chris said we're in a society now where nothing is your fault. Exactly.
Y'all seen the fashion where the girls wear these shorts and they kind of cut like that. They cut up at a V like that.
At a V, yeah.
You got like all the bottom cheek out.
Right.
So I'm like, what places that have in an institution of higher learning? Like, okay, maybe if you're going to the club, you hanging out with your man, you out in Aruba with your girls, maybe, but not going to a 925 class.
That's how they come into class?
Oh, yeah.
I will say this. I worked at another school last year.
Side titty too. They give you that too.
And all them little girls was coming through with the little Nike running and whatever. You know, a lot of the school systems in North Carolina have done away with dress code. So it's whatever.
It's whatever, right.
But then they want to tell dudes, take your hood off, take your hat off.
Right.
I'm not understanding. You know, that's different.
And my thing is, why do they call it like women empowerment for you to be as sexually suggestive as possible?
That's on you, Janai. You a woman. I can't answer this.
Man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's sad. that they dress like that. But you know, to each his own.
But you got to think, back when we were growing up, men had to take their hat off when entering a building, right? That was just customary. You definitely didn't keep your hat on in church. But society today, they wear caps everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's back to the
There's people
Dion.
sitting in church, caps on, hats on, men. So if that's the case, why are we stressing so hard? My thing is the child learning? Are they causing a
But how
disturbance?
can you learn if
You
you're
can't learn.
No, I'm talking about with the hat on. I ain't talking about the V cuts.
Okay.
V cuts, the girls in class might learn, but ain't no dude learning nothing.
No, yeah, them 5
You ain't
dudes.
learn nothing. But I'm just saying a cap.
I just wouldn't want that attention on me. Like I wouldn't want it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, women have the right to wear whatever they want, and they. But we also know that negative attention comes with that, right? So we got to be real with that. I'm a proponent. Women are human beings. They can wear what they want, whatever. But we got to also be ready for what's going to come with it. That's like my man. Oh, you can fight. You can pick on somebody, but you got to be ready for what. Like I told my daughter, you can't just. She got into a little tussle with a dude in 7th grade because he called her a bitch, which I understood. Hey, you got to go ahead and correct that. But I also told her, now, if you let them hands fly, be ready for what might be coming back. Because everybody ain't ready not to hit women.
Right.
So when you go all in and be prepared. Because them punches and slaps might be coming back.
We jumped this dude at A&T one time.
Oh, damn.
I told y'all that's gangsta boo. Said that last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. That's gangsta boo.
We jumped him. It was bad. We ain't beat him up bad, but we jumped him.
Why y'all jump him?
Because he put his hands on one of the girls in our dorm.
Okay.
So we were
Right.
upperclassmen, so we just asked for the dude's address. So we actually went to his apartment, kicked his door, and whooped his ass. Excuse me. And he would see us on campus later and just look at us, and we'd be like, mess with her again.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I bet you never did.
And it was a lot of us, so he really couldn't. And we had Mel. Mel was big and strong, man. We tore
Oh yeah, Mel was a big red bone from Clayton, North Carolina. Clinton, North Carolina.
We stole his chain. I would wear his chain around campus.
Damn.
You went straight New York with that. You from Queens, but you had some Brooklyn attitude with that. I'm sorry to the Brooklyn women. Me and All Night have a thing about chicks from Brooklyn.
I know I do. I know I do. But like Chris Rock said, I think it was Chris Rock that said that.
Said, oh my gosh, she told the story. Yes, she did.
I did. Also, no.
Like I think Chris Rock said in one of his specials, or the last special, that going back to females and all that, you know, the number one drug is not Xanax or whatever the drug is. The number one drug is attention. And that's what, unfortunately, a lot of us are looking for. They're looking for attention.
But think about it. Think how society has changed. And even with this social media, it's all about attention.
It is.
It's all about attention.
Mel said, what's wrong with chicks? Mel, we'll talk about that later. They scare me.
Oh,
I married one, so I ain't got no problems with them chicks from Brooklyn.
I don't need. I'm with All Night.
I mean, but Brooklyn got some rough chicks. Not now, it's the new Brooklyn, but
yeah,
back in the day, they had hoodies on and gold teeth and Timbs on, and they was getting it in.
I was rough when I came to school.
Yeah, you get robbed. You get robbed by the chick, just like you get robbed by a dude.
Where Brooklyn at? Where
Brooklyn at? Hey, it used to be a time when they say Brooklyn's in the house. You start tucking chains. Right. Let me get right. Let me take these rings off.
Oh God.
Wearing mismatched shoes.
Oh
Yeah, buddy.
God.
Brooklyn's in the building. Everybody knew what that meant.
Mm-hmm. Hilarious.
Attention is the problem.
The type of attention. Okay.
Okay. I agree with you, Charles.
Attention by any means necessary.
Yeah.
Let me get back.
And the crazy part is it's attention from people that really don't matter in your life in the whole scheme of things.
At all.
You know, we want attention, and I get it. But you know, we've always yearned from attention from others that don't really care two shits about you.
Yeah.
And that attention is temporary. That approval is temporary.
Mm-hmm. They say it's like a drug, man.
Yeah.
Constantly keep wanting
Yeah,
that
Chris
shit.
Rock said that was like the number one drug.
Yeah.
Number one addiction, rather.
Yeah, it's strange, man. I don't know. I wish we had some mothers, you know, to kind of step to the young ladies and kind of give them a talk, particularly on the campus, to kind of help guide them through this a little bit. But you can't.
Do you think they will listen?
That I don't know.
No.
When I came through school, at least listening to my wife talk, man, they had like older women, you know, on the campus who would like talk to the young girls and kind of give them some guidance when they were kind of off base. Yeah, they need some mothers.
When
man.
Janai went to a school with it, all the ladies there try to have them go on a certain lane, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I had to
look
do
now and I appreciate it. When I was there, I didn't appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need them big mamas.
But they prepared you, they really prepared you for life after that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, they prepared you for life after that. You know, we had Jocelyn laughing at that part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need them big mamas back.
Well,
Get
we
'em
can't.
right.
The big mamas are all like 36 and 37, so they all come on big mamas.
Yeah, the real big mamas are gone.
Which leads to my last post that I left on Facebook.
What you say?
I'm in my class. I think it was Wednesday. I'm in my class. You know, I like to do stuff differently. So the kids was in there. They was doing independent work. So I had on my DJ mix of the Best of New Edition. So Mr. Telephone Man came on, and I heard the kids is like, you know, humming and singing, you know, and I was like, y'all don't know nothing about no Mr. Telephone Man. What you talking about? Y'all don't know nothing about no song. So this one kid, real proud, was like, yes, I do, Mr. Long. My grandma played that song for me all the time. And I was just like, oh, grandma, wait, oh, huh? What? I was like, ooh, have I been in the game that long where now, like, you know, and then I was like, well, you know, people, my friends were responding like, well, you a papa, so. But it just kind of threw me in a crazy
Space, right?
space. It was just like, it was a reality check. It was really a reality check. So you're right. You know, grandma's 36.
Oh, I'm not old.
We're old, bro. We're old.
No, I'm not old.
I'm
older.
Go with that, like that adjective. And
Okay.
not the noun.
Okay.
I'm not old though.
Okay.
I think old is a mindset.
Okay.
Age.
Okay.
We're up in age.
I thought he was gonna say the age ain't nothing but a number.
No. Not gonna go there. Because it's more than a number. Especially when we talk about R. Kelly, it's more than a number.
Let me tell you. The biggest thing in
So
this
what are we
age,
talking about? What exit were we talking about?
we not gonna start.
What exit are you talking about?
Chris talking, we getting old, dog.
No, older. Put the ER on.
We're
Hey,
getting
the
older.
Biggs family don't believe in that. Oh, look at that.
We are not
not
older
old.
now.
Older.
Okay. Oh, my thing is, okay, so we're not getting older, we're seasoned. However, my whole thing is the recovery of whatever your activity you're doing. Whatever activity you're doing, it is the recovery afterwards that's going to take you at least 72 hours to get back. That's just me.
Yeah.
Case closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that recovery don't happen like it used to. I agree with that.
It does not.
I can agree with that a little bit.
But I'm still claiming older. I'm like fine wine.
Uh-oh, there's a question, Janai.
Better with time.
That was directed for you.
What
What are you
Hey,
doing?
Jocelyn, I'm not doing
If you got to
anything.
recover,
She doing a
I'm just
bouncing
saying the
thing.
recovery. Like I can't
The
go
bounce
out.
workout.
For me, going out on a Friday night is very difficult for me to do. I can't go out on Friday night. I'm too tired from the week, from talking all week long. I'm tired. So by the time Saturday comes and something's playing, I'm like, I gotta like rest my mind for it. Then I gotta prep for Sunday because I'm gonna be tired. It's too much. So I just
The new level of adulting in the longhouse is we look forward to being in the bed by 9, 10 o'clock.
Yes.
I'm never in bed by 9 or 10 o'clock.
That's
On
the new
average, I don't go to
adult.
sleep at 12, 12:30.
Oh no.
I've already pulled 2, 3 a.m.s back to back.
No.
Friday night and last night.
No.
Shout out to the comments coming through, man.
Yeah,
No.
shout out to the comments. I love the comments.
I need my sleep. I need my sleep, but I used to be a morning person, but I don't like the morning anymore. I will hit that snooze button
Hey,
about 7 times.
your partner in crime just spoke.
I know. I'm gonna get it together. I'm mentally preparing myself for G-Ho. I'm gonna give me
I
some
take
Most
naps now if
800s
I can
and my
get it.
BT powders. I'm gonna be fine, Jocelyn.
30 years from now, I'm going to be listening to Little Baby.
Wow. Hopefully not, man. Hopefully we don't lose that dynamic.
To your point, Janai, I had last weekend. I'm sorry.
But to an earlier point that you made, Chris, like I do think we got a lot of friends going on. Parents try to be friends of the children, grandparents friends of the children. That had never been my thing.
Yeah. I'm still scared of my mama, and she's gonna be 80 next year.
Oh yeah. I'm the same.
Yeah, how you take it?
So, but to your earlier point, Janai, as far as like I can only really hang out one night of the weekend if I do.
Okay.
I was in DC last weekend,
Drinking
for
now, that's one of my age.
We'll be back short. He'll be back short. He's a little older now. He's a little older now. He'll be back short.
But
he said his bladder don't hold like it used to.
The CBC was in DC last weekend.
Yeah.
Who was that?
The Congressional Black Caucus was in DC.
Oh
last
yeah.
So, I have some friends. One of my boys unfortunately had lost his pops. Real big influence in my life. So we was like just kind of like all hanging out. Had some friends down there that was hanging out. I think I got in the house to my boy's crib probably about 3. And luckily for me, because of the storm Ophelia, and I flew up to DC, which, oh my God, I probably, if I can afford it, I'll never drive again. But they allowed me to change my flight because of the storm. And I knew I didn't want to really be flying in no tropical storm. So I was able to change my flight from Saturday to Sunday. And I'm glad I did because, all day Saturday, me and my dude was just sitting on the couch watching football. And I ain't feel like doing nothing. I ain't feel like going nowhere. And that was my recovery. I was just like, and I probably still didn't really get right until Monday. So it was probably about 72 hours that recovery time.
Yeah, you need 72 hours. And don't do nothing physical. Don't go out and play football or just do some crazy thing like that. Like it's the recovery.
Oh no, I'm truly an athlete. AFTR elite.
But as you work out pretty regularly though, it still take you a lot to recover though.
Well, see, I've slowed down with
Okay.
working out, but I'm getting ready to pick back up. Me and my bestie have a little challenge for October going on.
Don't do
But
that because she gonna lose.
she's not. She's actually doing better than me.
Okay, but she likes to challenge me all the time, and that's the worst thing to do is challenge me. 'Cause I will die
She's
if
gonna
I let you win.
she's gonna do it, and I'm very proud of her.
Was it like
But
a
this
workout challenge or a diet challenge?
workout challenge, we
Okay.
got 31 days of movement, some type of movement, like gym, stairmaster,
I can
treadmill.
get in on that.
Like, let's go.
Let's do it.
31
I'm gonna
days.
be shocked.
We should
They're
do
gonna
it
be
for a
like,
Porch
Today's the first, and you were supposed to do something today.
oh, well, I wasn't ready today.
You gotta
You
pick up.
got a jump rope.
No, and I can't jump rope.
I'm
Jumping
just saying.
jacks. Jumping jacks.
You could do jumping jacks and some burpees and do some push-ups. Do 150 push-ups before you go to bed.
100
If I do
push-ups is
push-ups,
good.
it's gonna be 400.
Push-ups is
Do it
good.
before
That's how I
you go to bed.
do them.
And you gotta have your watch on so you can
Oh,
track
we're
it.
gonna do it. We're gonna do it on the watch.
Yes.
Y'all are in trouble.
Yeah, I used to work out with
You might beat me. She not gonna beat me.
She's ahead of the game though. She's
I don't
ahead of
care. She worked out today. I'm gonna catch her tomorrow.
But needless to say, I take a lot of Epsom salt baths and lotion and massage and things like that where I didn't have to do that before.
I don't believe in none of that. Fight through the pain. Just keep going. I'm still a cowboy. I don't believe in none of that.
Now I do like a massage and a good soap bath.
Yeah, good. So get started, Joey.
The way I
Tonight.
recover is a
Shower's
cigar,
good,
a
too.
little
Cold
bourbon.
shower.
It
Yeah,
always
cold showers are really good. Really, even cold baths.
I can handle a cold shower better because I can hit the water when it gets too hot. I can just hit it.
that cold bath, you gotta sit there, right? Plus,
That cold.
really, grown men ain't got no business in no tub.
Man law.
Unless you're injured or you have a significant other in there
Right.
with
So you don't soak in no lavender salts.
you. No,
Why a man
Hey.
should take a bath? A man should take a bath.
nah, sitting in that dirt when it come off, you're a grown man sitting in the tub. First of all, I can barely fit in them joints. So
Yeah, that part.
look, it's more out of the water than in the water.
Right.
I'm like,
I got a big tub, so
I'm not getting in it. I got a big tub. Trust me. It's not happening. It's a little jets in there and everything.
Oh, with Joe, I can't remember the last time I took a bath.
Grown man better get his
In the
rusty tail up in a shower. It's just certain man things we just can't do. Like,
Does it break a man law to use a loofah?
nah, I'm with that. I'm with the loofah.
use a what?
The loofah and the gloves, the loofah gloves. I'm with that. That make you feel good. But exfoliating in the shower. In the show, like two men shouldn't sit beside each other. We ain't at a sporting event. You ain't got no business beside me, dude. At a restaurant, I go out like a group of people go, and I put a woman right there. I'm not sitting beside that dude.
Man law.
And a dude ain't got no business whispering to another dude in his ear. That's certain things we just can't do. We can't do it. We can't do it. Can't do it.
Hey, yes, sir. Yeah.
Certain man laws we just can't do. Nah, it's
I
just,
feel you.
I'm with that man law.
yeah, I gotta stick with the man law. The man law will cause me not even be healthy. Can't even get healthy because I'm right beside this dude. Nope, not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Something's really wrong with it.
But think of the last time you saw a man whisper to another man. And don't cup your hand over it. Oh my goodness. Oh, no,
It's time. It's time to go.
That's an older man right there talking.
Yeah, we about to get out of here. So all night, go ahead, give us the question before we exit, and we go.
The habitual line stepper.
So this actually goes into the lines of us getting older, whatever. What's something you witnessed from an older person that you swore you would never do or hope it would never happen to you? I'll go first. Why y'all think?
Yeah.
I was blessed to have my granddad for 103 years. And when he passed away in 87, he wasn't sick or anything. He was just old. Heart was just like, dude, we've been doing this for 103 years. It's time to shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
But when he was 100, he came to visit us. He was from New Bern, James City. When he came to visit, when he was 100, we threw him a big birthday party. So he was in D.C. So at at the time, I was the only male in the house. So I was charged with helping my granddad get out the tub.
Mm-mm.
Come on, Joe.
If I'd have had to wash my dad, and I love him, bro, you gonna be stinking, man.
I didn't have to wash him. I just had to help him get out the tub. I had to help him get out the tub. He was able to take care of all of that because, like I said, he'd
have been waterlogged.
Wait a minute. Where's this going? Did you take a bath and couldn't get out the bathtub?
No. So
all night needed some help.
Probably need some counseling.
Falling, I can't get up.
But so when I went to help him out the tub, of course, I happened to look down at his man region. Just because I was just I was curious.
Yeah. Like, what's it gonna look like when I get old, right?
What does it look like?
Yo.
And
continue, I'm listening.
And I noticed that his nut sack was real low. It was just like hanging real low. And I was like, damn, when I get older, I hope he got something.
The habitual line stuffer.
I can't breathe.
I thought it was a good thing, man, if you'd had them low hanging.
No, that thing they full, there ain't nothing come out.
I hope that that's something that would never happen to me.
Well, damn it probably happened.
Listen, I'm gonna stop the story right there. I'm gonna stop it right there.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Because that was a good thing.
Because offline, and when I see you again, which will probably be Thursday, I got jokes. I got about 15 I created right now.
Oh my
15
God.
jokes.
So,
I love my dad, man. But
what's that one thing that as you all get older that you saw an older person that you was like, I hope that never happens to me?
Take their teeth out to eat. Put them in to eat.
I might go with that one with Joe.
Yeah.
Be like, put them jokers on the table or put them in a glass. Yeah, like,
Yeah, I got this
I love
story.
my teeth. And I had them for 53 years.
Another one was going to parties right when they started. I had an uncle, my dude.
Well, you have to. You there before they start.
Well, I'm saying, like, you know, as you get older, but him and his wife, they was going to a party, and the party started, I think, like at 4 in the afternoon, and they left the house at 3:30. So I was like, well, where y'all going? And they was like, we going to the party. I was like, oh, y'all get there at 4? Yeah, we got to be there at 4 o'clock when the party started.
When the band, when the people set up the setup.
Right. And I'm like, I hope I never get to that point where I got to be, if I'm attending a party where I have to go like exactly at the start time.
Yeah. I find myself, I am truly my parents. Yeah, I watch a lot of CNN and Fox News, and when my boys come home, I'm like, don't be running in and out the house. Who's that in my house late at night? I have become my mother completely.
I haven't so much, but I have watched my sister become her mother. Like at her mother's age right now. And yes,
don't do Louise like that. Don't do Louise like that.
Like my sister is hot in the house. She always tells me it's cold. You gonna watch. the Judge shows and Family Feud. And you can't watch Family Feud, and if it's a black family, they're gonna cheer for the black family to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, black family. Yeah, black family.
Let's talk about this about your sister real quick before we hang up. You know that is my bestie, my ride or
Oh, I gotta
die.
hang up with the decor. Go ahead. You and I are on the same page with that.
Listen, that decorating joint. Oh my God, y'all.
Let you talk about it. You won't say I was talking about her.
It's out of order. She keeps a tree up every year. She decorates her Christmas tree every season. Every season.
And the rest of the house.
That's a business, though, ain't it? Isn't that a business?
No. It's not. It's not. It was for a minute. It still is, but it really nah. All year long. She keeps the tree up all year long. And then she sent me a post one day. Somebody had Christmas trees in their bedrooms. I said, "Hey sis."
Oh yeah, she sent it to both of us. I was like, no.
You'll never get any loving.
Jocelyn is festive, y'all. She's really festive.
That's not festive. That is a problem.
If it's Valentine's Day, the tree got Valentine's stuff on it. If it's Easter, it's got bunnies and stuff.
Same tree, just different decorations.
Oh, but she does the whole house.
The whole house. Like she might may come around. It's her birthday. If it's not a birthday tree, it'll be a Cinco de Mayo tree, or it'll be a Memorial Day tree. July 4th, it'll be full of flags. Like it's up all year round. I don't know what happened to her.
Does the Cinco de Mayo tree at least have tequila hanging off of it?
I don't. It has little hats and stuff. Like it's.
Jocelyn, we know you're out there.
I know she's listening. She probably cussing me out, but I don't care. But it's okay.
She's both of us, and she's probably pulling my mama in there like, look at this. They're talking about it. Yeah, she's still the tattletale she was when she was.
Yeah. That's very creative. Be creative. Go ahead and do your creation.
Yeah.
Now you ain't put no like ivy down the steps for Christmas coming down the railing.
You know what? I don't even decorate for Christmas anymore. I don't put a tree up anymore. I haven't put a tree up in about 4 years.
That part.
Is that because your boys ain't there and you ain't got?
They not here. They don't come home.
Yeah, my thing is I'm the one taking it down.
I send a cash app. I might put up a like little Christmas decor around the house, but other than that. That treatment down there, I could really get it.
I did think you were slipping though, because in that kitchen, I did see the little pumpkin.
I did put a pumpkin up. I did do that the other day.
And I was like, Jocelyn is on here. The picture. I saw the little pumpkin and the other little thing. I was like, not her too, please.
Yeah, Jocelyn. Yeah, I did. I ain't gonna front. I sent her a little TikTok. I said, Jocelyn, I'm about to do this. She's like, let me know how it turns out. I did it, but that's about it.
Okay.
But yeah, no Christmas decor for me. Decorate, no tree.
I'm the Grinch. I hate Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, everybody knows Eric said he the Grinch. He hates Christmas. I only got 2 holidays: my birthday and homecoming. That's it. Those are my holidays.
Okay.
So I do it. And
but y'all older people, y'all make y'all age look good.
Real good. Well, front porch people, we about to get out of here.
When we back on the porch, let them know.
Honey Bixby.
What all night say?
When we back on the porch, let them know.
October.
Say it again.
When are we back on the porch?
The 3rd Monday of this month at 8:00. That's the 16th, October 16th. Those of y'all that tune in tonight, we appreciate you. We know all the football games and stuff are going on. You took time to be with us. We don't take that lightly. Glad you came with us. And we're going to start getting back to a format in which we do have some guests and talk about some serious stuff. But right now, me and Janai can prove y'all out. Y'all getting the homecoming move. It's about to come, y'all.
30 days.
That's what has happened since we got older. We ain't doing all them dances. We got that creative two-step. Hey.
We become chair dancers now.
Yeah.
We party a little different. It's all smooth. Ain't nobody sweating no more.
Nah.
So, can't happen. Not in my good clothes.
Shout out all my chair dancers.
Y'all have a great week, man.
Good week,
Have a
everybody.
good one. Y'all be good.